Hey, good morning. It's Friday. Yes, and I can't believe it's Super Bowl weekend. Man, I just don't see all the commercials over here and I seem to forget. But yes, we're going to look at SoFi Stadium since I noticed on ABC News or GMA that it's Super Bowl weekend. And boy, are they talking about the hype of the Super Bowl halftime commercials, right? And I was going to look into that in the same video, but it seems like it's going to be a bit too much. So I'm just going to look at the stadium itself. Of course, this Super Bowl is happening on the 13th. Of course, they love to pick their certain numbers. And if you really want to look at more into this about the Bengals and the Rams, Joseph Aquaviva has a lot on that as well as all the numbers. Yeah, you can already see it's the year of the tiger and what it represents above 201. Kind of ring a bell about event 201 as well. And even many fishers talked about the same exact things. I Pet Goat, the tiger, the year of the tiger, and I Pet Goat. Yes, how even the girl had the shirt with the tiger on it, right? So, but anyway, let's get into not the Super Bowl, but the stadium itself, because we know the ritual is going to happen in the halftime event. Yeah, but anyway, you guys already know most of that, so let's just go on to the stadium itself. That's where it's going to be played right here at the stadium. It's called the SoFi Stadium. So let's just see. Of course, we can see and tell that they're going to get awards. I mean, it's quite obvious, right? Absolutely. They've got a few already under their belt. But just look at the numbers they use there, 29, 30. But hey, those are just award numbers and things. Let's just go on. The SoFi Stadium looks quite unique. Very unique. Almost like a piece of paper up there. Sure, you can look at the numbers of it. There you have, of course, their favorite. And you can tell it's a massive, massive oculus, right? Hey, not my words, but theirs. We'll get into that in a minute. But from above, what does that look like? Sure. First thing that comes to mind, it looks like a massive pyramid, but also the Eye of Horus. That's what I thought of anyway. I don't know about you guys, but the address is, of course, at 1001 South Stadium Drive, Inglewood, California. And look how many acres it's developed on. 298 acres used for mixed-use development. That equals 19 once again, and they said Inglewood. I thought of course, a little house on the prairie, but I went in to look also what might be around there, and there is a war memorial. Of course, you can see the obelisk there and many other things, but I'm not going to get into that. You can take a look for yourself. But what do you see in the pictures when you look into Facebook? Well, this is what I noticed, and you can clearly see the Vesica Pisces, and look at the numbers, right? It was done on January the 11th, so that's 111222, and you can clearly see the orange and the 223. We all know what that represents. I don't need to show you pictures. What is SoFi though? It has to stand for something, but before we look into that, look at the 3 and the 3, the circles, and then also the 3 circles going right down the middle. So you have actually 333, right? My goodness, I just noticed that as I'm talking here. Well, SoFi was founded in 2011 by Mike Cagney, Dan Mackling, James Finnegan, and Ian Brady. 4 students who met at school together. Wow, no way. No way. It sounds just like Facebook, how they kind of came together, right? How amazing is that? Man, how they meet at schools, and yeah, how they train their people, right? But hey, that's a different story. But look at this. This got interesting. In 2014, SoFi raised 80 million in Series C round led by Discovery Capital Management with participation from Peter Thiel. Interesting. Interesting they brought up his name when you're looking up the information. Well, if you don't know who Thiel is, maybe this might ring a bell. He donated to over 50 political figures, one in particular, yeah, Trump, right? And then look at what was just said. On February 7th, 2022, Thiel announced he would not stand for re-election to the board of Facebook, owner Meta, at 2022, the annual stockholders meeting, and will leave after serving 17 years in order to support pro-Trump candidates in the 2022 U.S. elections. So he stepped down. That's why everything dropped in Facebook. Interesting. If you don't know who Thiel is, maybe you can go to one of the conventions. I'll give you the link where he spoke. And yes, all of Trump's kids were sitting there applauding the entire time when he was saying, "I'm proud to be gay and I'm proud to be Republican," while showing the OK sign. I thought Republicans were a little bit more, how can you say, conservative? Yeah, but Trump showed clearly with his OK signs many times who exactly he stood with. And that's a lot of where I woke up to there's no left or right. There is no left or right. They all have the same bosses. But anyway, let's keep going because there's a few things to look at here. So Peter Thiel, a German-American billionaire, entrepreneur, he is a part of Palantir. Now, if you don't know what Palantir is, maybe this next statement might explain. GhostNet is the name given by researchers at the Information Warfare Monitor to a large-scale cyber spying operation. Maybe that might sound a little bit better, but I was going to show a video, but I have this funny feeling they're going to take it down. So I'm going to show you a few pictures in another video. Yeah, autonomous decision-making, empower the edge, Palantir. You can see on even the bottom picture there exactly who they are. And exactly what are they doing there? They are also helping with the pandemic. They helped NHS in England. Look at that. They are the Palantir and the Foundry. And they helped here with SoFi. But there's more. Let's keep going. This gets interesting. The million square footage canopy is made up of 302 ETFE panels. Oh, good choice of numbers. Of course, it seats 70,240 spectators. Well, when you add those up, it comes to 13. But it can also be expanded by 30 more thousand seats. Well, that would be 15, right? Oh, sorry, 16. Well, there's your 19. But anyway, yeah, you can always make these things up, the numbers. But look at that, what it says. Another component of the stadium design is the Infinity Screen by Samsung. An ovular, double-sided 4K video board, the first of its kind, that is suspended from the roof over the field, formerly known as the Oculus before a name change. Of course they had to change the name because most people will understand what the Oculus is. But now let's look at SoFi just a little bit more. It's social finance. And who are maybe some partners, some affiliates, someone who might donate to them? Ford Foundation? Rockefeller Foundation. Whoa! Man, if you can't see that, let me enlarge it just a little bit better for you. Rockefeller are part of the SoFi. But hey, this gets better. Just hold on, because the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs is a part of it. Walmart is there. I mean, there's several others. I'm only going to show you a few. But the icing on the cake here, drum roll please. That's right, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Wow. I wonder if they're going to be handing out little syringes, or maybe don't free donuts if you go to get that scoop, right? Unbelievable. Sure, you might even see some swirls here and there. There might be some MK Ultra. Hey, you don't know what's going to happen at halftime. All I can say is you can tell who they've aligned themselves with, masterful works of some, and how they even in their Facebook page, of course, want to give tribute to Mamba. Yeah. When you see the numbers, you see all the things that they show you, it's quite clear exactly who they are. With concerts from all different kinds of people, I'm not even going to go over them all, but you can see the symbolism in all of it. And Christian artists as well. Do I really need to name them? I don't think I do, but they have already united themselves with the world, as I keep saying. And yeah, I almost forgot. They had this at that stadium. Oh, well, that's great because we know they're stronger together, right? That's what it's all about. Regardless of looking at all the numbers they're showing, we know exactly who they are, and we would not be sitting there. All I can say is this is not my home. This is not my world. I'm waiting for the everlasting city that we're going to be a part of. I was reading this Bible verse, and it just says clearly exactly who they are. Their throat is an open grave. They use their tongues to deceive. The venom of asps is under their lips, and their mouth is full of curses and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. In their paths are ruin and misery, and the way of peace they have not known. I thought that sounded just so perfectly with what we're seeing right there and what's coming. And all I can keep saying is Jesus is the key. He is the key. All right. God bless you guys. Enjoy the weekend. If you watch or don't watch, it doesn't matter. Till next time, have a great day.